Alrighty, around the time of the murder. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. Friends, huh? That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? That's it? That's quite enough. Well done, golden boy. Ha. The final bell rings at 7 p.m. The last hour in the school is actually goddamn 7 p.m.? Maybe it's like extracurricular activities and that's that. Like clubs and whatnot. I don't think they have actually have classes at that time. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the compass is a desolate place. I mean, like back in the day in the university that I attended, there were classes up to 11 p.m. But we're talking about like a university, not a goddamn high school. Now, you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. Do we? No, we don't. We don't. We do not. How can you tell? It was 7:10 p.m., the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime. Do you have any proof of that? That's actually a new face. The way she looks angry. This is the first time that I've seen her make that face. Do you have any proof of that? As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Well, I guess that is now official evidence. Tape recorder updated and the court record. A one can be heard shouting, "You're a goner." Recorded in the art room at 7:10 p.m. on the 23rd. I don't know if you guys can hear. Like there are airplanes that can be heard. They are actually jet fighters. Yeah, I live in a semi-military city, you know, with the prominent Air Force and whatnot. So sometimes they do some drills and whatnot. That's which is unusual for the time, or this time at the very least. Anywho, hopefully you guys are not gonna catch that, or hopefully the mic is not gonna catch these jet fighters. Sonic boom! So when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been. Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. So where did he meet her? We definitely need to cross-examine and get more detailed info. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building even after the killing. Huh. So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved okay. I thought that he's gonna say... He's gonna continue on with that sentence. Great. Another inconvenient testimony. Miss Cykes, your cross-examination, please. Around the time of the murder. Yeah, he didn't say much. Interestingly enough. Oh, everyone is having some sort of a new expression here. Never seen Apollo make that face. Wow, is that the confidence and composure that comes from being a genius? I don't think geniuses necessarily are composed. That's not true at all. But whatever. Athena, it doesn't matter who's on the stand. Our job is still the same. Sure, but if Junie was really still at school after 6 p.m. I didn't spot any inconsistencies in his testimony either. What am I supposed to do now? Well, we're definitely gonna have to press, that's it. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. When did he arrive at school that day, then? So, do you meditate often? That face again. Huh. Don't tell me you're going to start pestering me, too. What's that supposed to mean? No need to play dumb with me. All the girls wants to know about my private life. What? I'll remind the defense, this is a court of law, not a pickup spot. It seems Miss Fancy Pants lawyer is smitten with the witness. God damn. Oh yeah, she's gonna smack that. Objection! Objection! I'm just trying to establish what? Stalker girl? I'm just trying to establish the witnesses. If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl? That's it, you'd better take that. Oh, whoa, there, tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax. I'll just continue my testimony now, if you don't mind. To the main building, huh? Our client has stated she went home at 6 p.m. You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school at around 6 p.m. I mean, she didn't mention that she came back, so yeah. I guess that makes sense. If she didn't mention that she came back, well, I guess then... No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7 p.m. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or the other. I mean... Prove? Are you the only eyewitness? But if Junie was there, that means she's lying. I mean, she didn't lie. She probably did say... Yes, that means that she actually lied, because the question here was that the last time you saw her. So, So it's either she was lying or this guy is lying. And this guy might have a purpose of actually lying as well, because, you know, if you know what of whatever Simon is blackmailing him with. Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments. She seemed her usual self. Again with that face. So you just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word? I don't think they are good friends. The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices. Objection! Smack? Damn, yeah, she didn't like that. Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrain from insulting my partner like that. Partner? Normally I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team. Apollo is surprisingly composed here. Huh. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say. Anything else you'd like to ask? Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer. I expected as much. So go ahead. Ask away. We can ask anything? Mr. O'Connor, I want to ask you... Did you go to the art room? Why did you stay past the last bell? How did you prep for the mock trial? I think the most important question here is, did you go to the art room? Like, we need a confirmation. But why would we want to ask him that? Why would we want to ask him that? Because of implicating him. How did you prep for the mock trial? Maybe that's the most important question. Why did you stay past the last bell? I don't think that's gonna be important. He's gonna say that he's meditating, so... I think this is the most important question. This can be important, but... did you go to the art room? I mean, he can say anything, really. We might catch him up lying, though. Is it important, though, if we ask him that? Color's death, blood loss, deep stab wound to the victim's side. Ah! Well, I guess... this one. So I guess that makes it the most important one. I think this one makes it the most important one. He's probably gonna say no, and then we're gonna say that this is wrong. So I'm gonna leave this as the last question. Why would an honor student like you ignore the last bell? I wouldn't say ignored it. I was simply running a little late. Do you remember exactly how late? Huh. You're a stickler for details, lady. Was that book always brown? Or was it blue? But if I had to say, it was maybe about 10-15 minutes. If you think it's that important, I'll add it to my testimony. I don't think it's important. I was hoping you'd say that. Really? The final bell had rung 10-15 minutes earlier. No biggie. The final bell had rung 10-15 minutes earlier? No, I don't think... No! This is not what he actually said, though. But no, I don't... What? This is not what he said just now. What? No. That's not what he said at all. The final bell rung 15 minutes earlier? That's... He never said that. I'm gonna press him on this. This is weird. You ignored the last bell for no reason? Shame on you. No, shame on you pressing me for no reason. Well, people do run late sometimes. Like you on the day this whole case began. Why is he so composed? It appears we have a culprit in the case of the pot calling the kettle black. It too, Your Honor? Now what? Ask another question? Yeah, no further questions. How did you prep for the mock trial? Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial. Huh, that's an easy one. Nothing in particular. Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations? Huh, you don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared. Juniper put her heart and soul into getting things ready while he just sat on his behind? I mean, he doesn't have any work to do other than just, you know, be there and try to defend, you know, prepare for the trial, that's it. Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there. But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul? That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone till the final bell at 7 p.m. I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony. I don't think that's important. I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I'd been meditating alone at the archery range. That might actually be... Can also work, because we can link that to the meeting with with Constance. But then again, did she actually mention that she... not this one. Did she actually mention that she's gonna meet him? In the art room? No. Well, before I press him... Before I actually press him to that... Or press him on that... Did you go to the art room? He's probably gonna say no. Did you stop by the art room? Or as it's now known, the scene of the crime? No, I didn't. Can you prove it? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But let me ask you, can you prove that I did? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But I will ask, how often do you visit there? Hardly ever. There's no reason for me to be there anyway. There's no reason for you to be there. Is there an echo in here? If something's bothering you, I'll just add it to my testimony. How considerate. Thank you for noticing. Let's add your statement to your testimony. I don't think, yeah, this is not gonna be important. The other one, though, it's gonna be important. Oh, let me add, I never went to the art room. There was no reason for me to be there. You had no reason to be in the art room, really? The lawyer course is supervised by Professor Means. Plus, I'm not a member of Professor Court's art club, so why would I even go there? What about art class? Ugh. Ha, nice try. But seniors don't take art class. Alright, then let me ask you. Wait, I just remembered something important. I don't think it's gonna be important. I think it's gonna just, pull our legs. You did? I scored only 100% on all the art tests I took through junior year. That's it. Yep. He managed to yank our chains. Right. Always happy to indulge in some ego stroking. Anyway, what to ask next? Yeah, let's go through all the way and adding this here, and we're gonna press him. Is that the correct? No, I didn't pick the correct questions though. It is, how did you prep for the mock trial? And he said that he didn't talk to anyone. Yeah. And he is gonna add this to the testimony, and we're gonna try and press him. Yeah, this is gonna be new. You really didn't talk to anyone? Well, I did exchange a few greetings. But what does that matter? So he didn't have any conversations the entire day? Methinks that claim needs a little more scrutiny. But what should I do? Is there anything I should ask about in more details? No further questions, really. Actually, never mind. I've got all the info I need. Huh. My. Don't we seem confident? And, let's present this. So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd. Are you sure about that? Huh. I already told you. My word is as good as gold. Gold painted? Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details. Sorry, never seen that before. This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. I mean, it doesn't seem to prove that he talked to her, though, right? So, yeah, how can we prove that? We just pointed that, hey, you might be lying, but we cannot prove that he is lying. Take a look at this page here. It reads, 23rd, meet with Hugh, and important. Maybe that's gonna lead him to another testimony. And what's it all about? Maybe. Don't you find that interesting? Wah! Where did you get that? Well, yeah, he's losing his cool. The key word here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk. But the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation? I mean, that's in the 23rd, not before the mock trial. Not at the same day of the mock trial. I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell. Maybe he actually went there to try and talk to her, but he found her dead. What's this now? The witness stayed after the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor? This is insane. Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence, as usual. No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell, and he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim. First Robin, now me? Who are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Unscrupulous, huh? Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death. Oh, Robin looking like a dude. I had my suspicions about Robin, but... Oh, son of a bitch. Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects, after all. What about Professor Means? Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day? Why is it really hard to answer that question for him? Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. Weird. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I have something to say. If it will save me some trouble, then by all means, speak away. If you would recall, Miss Cykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Okay. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect. I mean, not necessarily like the prime suspect, but there's something fishy if you're gonna try and hide the facts. Or you know, you're gonna try to hide the fact that you've met with Constance, even though, like, you're definitely trying not to show that you actually met her. Like, that's very suspicious. I mean, not necessarily as being a suspect though, of the crime itself, but definitely maybe you have something to do with it, maybe? Ooh, he has a point. Not really. Not really. Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. Huh. He's from the lawyer case, though. Yeah, sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer. What a pity. To think such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. Oh. I mean, I think lawyers get paid more, much more than prosecutors. Prosecution, I mean, prosecutors definitely hold like a prestigious place, especially if they're gonna if they're managed to get into like a chief prosecutor or something like that. That's pretty high. Like this, it's pretty prestigious. But yeah, if you're a successful lawyer, you're gonna get a lot of cash, much more than a prosecutor. Huh? Why is he worried? That's strange. At last, your moment is here, Sykes Dono. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement. And prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge on your label. Was it label or label? Label, oh. Ugh. Could he lay any more pressure on? Alright, Matthew Perry. Alright, Chandler Bing. The voice is unmistakably female. So there's no point in arguing about that. Yeah, you're right. In which case, to whom does the voice on the tape really belong to? Well, since we are sure that it's not gonna be, like, it doesn't make sense that we're gonna say the defendant, because we don't know, but we can surmise that it's definitely it's gonna help our case if it's actually going to be the victim. The witness? Definitely not him. If we're speaking about someone else, definitely not you, that is. So it's gonna be the victim. It'll be Constance herself. The voice in the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense. Objection. Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim. Not the other way around. I mean, we don't know the situation, really. Yeah, that is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner. Did she go cuckoo? Athena? What's happening here? You're a goner. You a... did they... did the recorder not record correctly? Is that it? Or is that... Or did they... Is the game gonna assume that the recording isn't actually very clear? Hugh O'Connor? Wait a second. Whoa, Athena. You're scaring me here. You are scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this. Coming up with what? With what? Prosecutor Blackwell, you wanted to know if I am worthy of my badge. Well, I'm about to show you why, despite my age, I'm able to proudly wear this at all. Okay. Oh? Then can I take it you won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling you're a goner. I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not. A woman can be heard shouting you're a goner. There's no argument about this being clear or not, though. Like, how can I tell if it's actually clear or not? There's no voice, there's no voiceover or anything, like, and everyone was pretty sure that this is what it says. This is kind of stupid, actually. This is actually really stupid. This is probably the most stupid thing. This is probably the stupidest thing that I ran into so far in this game. It really doesn't make any sense. Are you gonna tell me that what everyone is sure about, that the recording was saying you're a goner, now we were gonna question that? How can you actually take that as an evidence? That's kind of stupid, actually. I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not. I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Cykes? Not exactly. But you don't have to add fuel to this fire, Your Honor. If it's indeed Professor Court's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was... threatening O'Connor? Being threatened by O'Connor? Scolding O'Connor? Being threatened? Being threatened? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I really don't think that's the case because, Look, if we're gonna say that, yeah. If we're gonna claim that Hugh was actually trying to do harm, they might actually try and ask us if there's actually something that can prove that we had the arrow and he was in the archery class or archery range, but that's I don't think that's it. Scolding O'Connor or threatening O'Connor? Constance threatening O'Connor about what? I mean, like if I'm gonna gamble, or if I'm gonna choose, one thing is gonna be it's gotta be either one of these two. It's either threatening or scolding. I don't think it's more likely a scolding, since you know she's a teacher. But yeah, I might like I'll go with this. If not, then I'll go with this. It's really I don't think that O'Connor was being threatened by Constance. At least from what we have, and I'm gonna go with what we have. I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is the shout on the tape really saying you're a goner? This is stupid. Yeah, I'm sorry, viewers. This is by far... It's extremely stupid. They're dancing around the fact that this... that they're not really actually sure about the recording, even though the game is telling me that, hey, it says, like... we can hear it, you're a goner, and nobody actually was questioning the fact that maybe this is what we are hearing. It doesn't make sense. This is stupid. It's absolutely stupid. What are you up to now, Athena? Professor Court's planner says she was supposed to meet with the witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Court get angry with him during their private meeting. I don't see how this changes what we heard on the tape. This is stupid. Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I wanted to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name. Okay. Let's see, Hugh O'Connor! Huh. What did I do to deserve that? Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster. Yogurt! You a cooner? A cooner? A cooner matata? Hugh a cooner. Hugh o cooner. You a cooner? Wait a second. Hakuna Matata. No, this can't be. Oh. You think I'd spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? But it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect. That's scientific fact. That's factually wrong because I exist and I'm perfect. Well, except for my English, that is. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters. Or the wind for voices. Well, I guess only you bunch believe in yokai or whatnot. Now that you mention it. You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The voice on the tape recorder never was your goner. That's only what we thought we heard, when in fact it was the witness getting yelled at. That's stupid. The court will note that this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at. That's kinda sexist. I think you're right, but what was that last part again? About men being selective what they hear? Sexist. She is sexist. Never mind. What do you mean, never mind? The important thing is that the voice that was recorded isn't our client's. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects. Oh, what's inside that? I wonder. It's probably his bow. Huh. I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it has come to this. I will not allow such fallacious quibbles to append this case. So, what are you gonna do? The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court. Evidence? What's he going to pull out now? Huh? That's a picture? Is this some sort of a recent picture? Feast your eyes on this photo, and let me see that insolent look vanish from within them. Gave the judge the photo. Is this recent? Is this a recent photo? I actually gotta be honest with the viewers, like a crescent moon. I forgot which side a crescent moon indicate the beginning or the end of a month, because we're at the end of the month, I believe. Like we're in like October, right? Actually, never mind. I totally forgot. Yeah, this is the days of the months has nothing to. The days of the Gregorian year has nothing to do, or Gregorian calendar has nothing to do with the moon. Has nothing to do with the moon. So yeah, yeah. There are calendars, viewers, that actually rely on the moon rather than the sun cycle. Believe it or not, which is kind of hard to see, but there are some people are expert. We still didn't get the this picture as evidence. Let's see here. Oh, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim. All right, we can see Juniper here. What the hell is this, though? Who made this? Who the hell made this? So that's this. And there's, I don't know what you call these. She has her planner. It's 7 and 5 minutes. And that's Juniper. The photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together. Preparing? It's just a picture. Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred? Indeed it was. But the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape. What? The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken. School camera photo added to the court record. Who took this picture, though? Like, was it an automatic picture? School camera photo, a photo of the art room while preparations were being made, taken on the day of the murder. So we're gonna have to take that as a fact, like how it was a fact that we heard the recording says, "You're a goner."